Here we go.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Thompson with it. KD on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got the first points up on the board for the Warriors. Curry against Conley. Carter outside. Latrey. And Pachulia pulls it down. Curry with it. Guarded now by Randolph. Curry deciding where to go with it. Beyond the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Gasol setting the pick for Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
He hits both from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Durant against Carter. A nice shot by KD. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Outside Gasol. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Durant wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot. Durant's got 7 points in the game. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Conley. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe. Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Conley. Allen, a screen on Curry. Lined up there for Allen, and stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Really left alone that time.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And
Timeout.
if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Parsons checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Gasol. Allen outside. Pass to Randolph. Nobody near Parsons. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randolph.
Superb at firing off the catch. Give Parsons any sort of separation, and he'll exploit it.
Outside Curry. Takes the three. Randolph grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Curry against Conley. Back to Parsons. Kicks it out to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Conley's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Here's KD. 9 points in the game so far. Thompson for the triple. And he recovers it. It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Parsons passes to Allen. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Conley with the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Back to Curry. Releases. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Conley, the pass to Parsons. Lets it go from deep. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Parsons got his second bucket.
Conley loves setting up his teammates for quality shots. He's one of the more selfless guys in the league.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Warriors. Damian Jones is checked in for Pachulia. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Jones finds Looney. Thompson outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Parsons outside. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Daniels. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And stolen by Parsons. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Livingston. Parsons dishes to Gasol. It's stolen by Livingston. Pass to Thompson from deep. No good that time. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Parsons on the wing. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Livingston passes to Jones. And there's another turnover by the Warriors. Cooper, he's checked in for Henderson. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Pass to Daniels. Carter outside. Here's Davidson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Livingston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Draymond Green, who's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston hits both of them.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Pass to Reed. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Thompson outside. Jones sets the pick for Thompson. Thompson with the 3.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Parsons on the wing. Reed a screen. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Carter for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Sheik's checked in for Vince Carter. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Daniels. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Dumas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. KD passes to Green. Livingston with it. Green, the screen. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
The first free throw is good. Grizzlies making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Livingston hits both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Davidson. Back to Parsons. To end the run. Good work defensively by Jones. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Livingston. quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Thompson. Takes a three. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now Reed, and Memphis turns it over again. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. Here's Thompson. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. There's a screen. Curry fires from way outside. Out to Thompson. Here's the three. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Varejao comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Marc Gasol's checked in for Reed. And Tony Allen subbed in for Daniels. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Parsons outside. Conley up top. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Conley's got 7.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dimes.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pick by Varejao. 5 on the clock and slammed in by Varejao.
Curry's got such a great feel and understanding of the game. I mean, he can make a lot happen in the pick and roll.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Allen. No scoring in this one. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Smart play that time by Allen in the paint, staying with his shot and able to draw the foul as he did so.
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he can't get the first one.
And we don't talk about guys like Tony Allen enough. Defense first players, but they're key if you want to win games in this league.
He's off on the second. And it's the Warriors' ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Green kicks to Livingston. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Carter outside for 3. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
The defense has to crowd Carter. Even as the pass is coming his way, you can't let him have any space.
1:22 left in the first half of the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Varejao. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Curry with it. Gasol covering, and the layup falls. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Allen finds Gasol. Outside Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. 5 to shoot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
43 seconds left to play in the first half. Thompson outside. Picked by Pachulia. Klay Thompson, and that's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
23 seconds left here in the second. Conley against Curry. The baseline J. Pass to Carter. Allen inside the 3-point line. And Pachulia pulls it down. Here's KD. Tough 2 from Durant.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball.
They want to lean on that perimeter game. I get that. But being one-dimensional, guys, look, it just makes it too easy to...
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Guys, how important is the first game of... Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for...
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. Thompson with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Conley, the pass to Carter. Gasol deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Carter. Over Durant. And it's Carter missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Curry against Conley. Pass to Gasol. Green with the block. And here is Curry. He has 5. Buries the long-range jumper.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 16. 90 seconds now into the second half. Allen, a screen on Curry. Conley kicks to Randolph. Shot clock at 6. Conley, the pass to Allen. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Pachulia.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Outside Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Marc Gasol.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Here's Conley. He's got 7. It's Allen, top of the key. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And again, Memphis no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And Green gets it to go.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Carter finds Gasol. Pass to Conley. Looking to end the run. Green with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Chandler Parsons, who's checked in for Memphis. Daniels comes in for Michael Conley. And Thompson kicks it to Looney. Pass to KD. The Grizzlies pull it in. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Carter left side. And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 20. Here's KD. The shot from the low post is good. Durant's got 13.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And Memphis making a change here. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Davidson. Parsons outside. Randolph sets a screen for Parsons. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Warriors.
Thompson looking for an opening. .114 left in the third. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry. Rejected by Gasol.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Parsons outside. Off target from outside. And KD's got the ball here for the Warriors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Thompson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Thompson's got 8.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Parsons for 3, and Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Curry. Grizzlies with the rebound. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Davidson passes to Randolph. And Rooney sends it back. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Now Livingston. Durant just inside the line. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
A 3-level scorer, Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Here's Kelly. Parsons outside. Pass to Daniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
Warriors leading by 23. And here's Livingston. Jones sets the pick for KD. Shoots from the elbow. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Kelly passes to Davidson. Parsons on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Kelly kicks to Parsons. Good work there as it goes.
And far from just a jump shooter, Parsons also has the touch down low when needed.
To the wing right side. Back to Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And that's why you work it inside. You put the defense in an uncomfortable position.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert. Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Henderson comes in for Adams. Mike Conley's checked in for the Grizzlies. And he sinks the second. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Conley. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Cooper, he's checked in for Durant. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Henderson outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now, here's Livingston. Clock at 6. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Gasol. Back to Carter. Pass to Conley. Puts up a deep three. Memphis the rebound. No good from Gasol.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Back to Livingston. Henderson outside. To the paint, trying to find Jones. He gets it to him, and it's slammed in by Jones.
That rim has a family.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Conley. No one near him. No good. Shot missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
It's Henderson on the wing. Defended by Allen. Livingston with it. From downtown. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. Carter on the wing. Conley surveying the D. To end the cold streak. And Jones pulls it down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Varejao comes in for Jones, and Martin subbed in for Cooper. Henderson passes to Looney. Now here's Livingston, offered by Conley. Carter outside, from outside the arc. The Warriors pull it in. And here's Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.